everybody, to another These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. And it's Biyombo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Barnes. He can't hit that time. Vassell against Strus. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Chris Paul. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Vassell. Garland against Paul. Over Garland, connects on the open jumper.
Chris Paul is as competitively tough as they come. Good finish on the interior.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Now here's Paul. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Launches it. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Chris Paul has put in countless hours making sure he is a deep threat. That is a big-time delivery from 3.
Here's Mobley. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Garland for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points for him in his last game. Back to Paul. Castle for 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Barnes against Mobley. Here's Strus. Rebound by San Antonio. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. Outside Paul. Barnes against Mobley. There's a screen by Biyombo. Here's Barnes. Good D by Mobley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
And he drops it first. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. here at the scoring trend over the last several months for DeAndre Hunter.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Sohan.
2 minutes remaining.
There's a screen by Biyombo. Beyond the arc, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Mobley. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Mobley, a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Bassie. Allen defending. Bassie can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The 3 from Mitchell. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Paul against Garland. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. From the arc. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Garland. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shoots from 14. And Garland with a basket. On the assist by Mitchell. 5 points in the game.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Sohan. It's stolen by Hunter. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Okoro. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This guy's just such a natural slasher. Okoro has just enough juice on that first step to force defenders to take bad angles.
First trip to the line for him here.
Isaac Okoro taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Barnes is out there with Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Bassey in at the 5. He makes a first. Champagny, he's checked in for McLaughlin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Jerome. Pass to Mobley. Outside Hunter. Mobley on a screen. From outside the arc. Hunter, good. Hunter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Sohan outside. Up top Johnson. With the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future. Well, tremendous drive by Harrison Barnes. You know, so often he's played to shoot that, but he can put it on the deck and fly by you.
The ball's knocked loose. Sohan outside. Pass to Barnes. Here's Bassey. Now here's Sohan. Clock at 6. Over Hunter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Barnes has got 7.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Don't you love the pace? Because Barnes going end-to-end, so hard to deal with defensively.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Green. Mitchell comes in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Biyombo, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Barnes. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Garland, no good. Spurs lead by 5. Sohan, the pass to Champagny. Pass to Biyombo. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lets it go from the wing. Ball can't get it to go.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And finished off by Hunter.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Mitchell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity. What you want from a guy who's going to be a defensive specialist is understand your role, be ferocious, and be aggressive, and that's what you get with Bismack Biyombo.
That free throw no good. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mobley comes in for Hunter. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Now here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Ball passes to Barnes. To the inside. Vassell dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. And Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Biyombo. Castle for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. A big-time effort for Harrison Barnes, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich, and Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Castle. 6 to shoot. Back to Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3. Vassell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
The 3 from Mitchell sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 8.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Back to Paul. Castle for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tipped away. Garland, the pass to Strus. Mobley outside. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Castle.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Biyombo passes to Paul. Vassell with it. Outside Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 7.
Well, you think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Now here's Allen. No points so far. Mobley passes to Strus. Mobley outside. Right side Garland. Drains the triple.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Big dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. You have the camera on you. Keep on dancing.
Now it's some numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Paul. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
2 minutes.
Now here's Vassell. 10 points for him. Again, the Spurs score.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. For the lead. They get it again. Allen, left side. Outside Garland. Takes the 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Paul against Garland. Here's Vassell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Vassell's got 15 points.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Garland with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Left side Mitchell, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
For San Antonio, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Paul taking his time here. Castle, and the layup is good off the glass. Castle's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mobley on a screen. The 3 is up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Throw good, Mobley.
Guys, what you love about Evan Mobley is his ability to impact the game at both ends. Obviously, defense is ahead of the offense right now, but that offense is really growing.
A line change here for San Antonio. So hits one and misses one at the line.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work. Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Hunter. He's got 5. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. And it's Champagnie at the 2. Garland finds Strus. Here's Wade. Back to Strus. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Garland's got 22 points.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Duke, the pass to Bassie. Here's Johnson. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And San Antonio with a change here too. Wesley, he's checked in for Duke. Now Sohan. Here's Bassie. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Spurs lead by 2.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Strus. Three-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Wesley, guarded by Garland. Wesley, that's good. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Now here's Hunter. Garland for 3. Can't get it to go. Shooting 8 for 10 now. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thompson with a steal. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Jerome. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Here's Champagnie to the middle. Pass to Wesley. Here's Champagnie. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Cavs have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Drops in the layup for 2. Garland's got 24 points.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless, folks.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. Back to Vassell. From behind the arc. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Now here's Strus. They get the rebound. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
First team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. 1 shot.
And that one misses. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Castle, nice persistence to tip it back in. And the Spurs lead by 2.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Outside Mitchell. Rebounded by Castle. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And he dunks it down.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And Biyombo with the block. Pass to Paul. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. No one covering. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And here are the Spurs now. Garland comes with the double team. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Castle. And an intentional foul right there.
His first, second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Bismarck Biyombo at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The line for the Spurs. Chris Paul, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. Cleveland calls timeout. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He's such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Castle at the line for 2.
No good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of two is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. You're on me. Let's see what you got.
Here's Vassell. Oh, no good! Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Paul with it. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Here's Vassell. Counted from distance. Vassell's got 21 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, wow!
Incredible!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And here's Paul. Outside Barnes. From downtown, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Just over a minute into overtime here. Left side Mitchell. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Paul. And now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. On defense, the Spurs. And stolen by Paul. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he's unable to get the second one. For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Pass to Allen. Now Strus to win the run. Cleveland again missing. Here's Castle. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Castle. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
San Antonio with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Outside Paul. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Harrison, we saw some hot shooting for you. Did you have a sense coming in that you were poised for a performance like this?
Just trying to let it fly. That's been a big message our coach has been trying to preach to us. The coaching staff really is just play loose, play free, go out there and have some fun, and that's what we did tonight.
You have the green light. Thanks, Harrison.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Vassell.